God. I have like 4 spare characters just in case.
Jesus.
Or just in case we need a certain skill set.
True.
Because if I die, there's no healer. Apart from Artemis when he turns up, when he hands out a bottle.
And I'm back.
Welcome back.
Oh,
Fuck off, you cunt, little moth. I'll land on my face.
Just feeling that I need to sneeze. Oh dear.
Gesundheit.
Thank you. Oh yeah.
Right, I am back.
Willkommen.
What's your arms? Yeah, I got really sad because I was like, oh fuck, I can't cast spells. And I'm like, wait, I can cast spells. And I was so happy.
Me unit. Does Ignatia count in this? Because she can naturally cast Burning Hands, can't she? Or is that more of an instinctual casting?
Yeah, because it's an innate spell.
Yeah.
It's not so much as like learned or a given power. It's more innate.
So it's Artemis, Nook, and myself then.
Yeah, I'll say no at the moment, but that's more
Cool.
of an instinctual reaction rather than actually sitting down and thinking about it.
Cool beans.
I keep meaning to listen to the stream because I'm like fucking paranoid that I'm like way too loud.
Nah.
Ignition now.
Hey.
Right, Ignatia, your beard is gone.
Oh no!
Shit.
Your flaming beard. I was kind of hoping that it would be like normal hair, but since she's like made of fire, like it constantly burns and then grows and burns and then grows. Oh no, I've lost the dash. Oh, natural fucking 20 as well. God damn it. I keep testing which is good die and which is bad die. I need to like get out of that. It's mumbo jumbo.
This item is fucking boss.
What, the crystal?
Tell me that.
Oh,
Tell me
yeah.
that.
This
I want to
item
eat
is
one more
fucking
now.
sweet.
When Lee and I ordered our D&D hoodies, we also got D&D ice mold, and I've just taken my D20 ice out of the freezer, and it's formed perfectly.
Oh, sweet. We got one in a loot crate.
Yeah, is it one of these?
It's the same, yeah, it's the exact same as
Yeah.
that, but we've got 3 now.
Nice.
So it's like, D20 ice for everyone! And eventually
And
everyone
you-
can make like some...
And you can have one, and you can have one, and you can have one. We all get D&D dice.
Yay!
It'll probably melt by the time it gets here, but still, it's the thought that counts. Okay, so everybody ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Why not?
So, you accept this large shard of quartz, and it feels very cold to touch. Not so much that
Okay.
it's like sticking your skin against a against it, because I imagine that you're wearing some sort of glove.
Yeah.
You're in gloves, but even still through like leather or normal cloth, it still feels pretty cold to touch.
Okay.
He moves his enormous face away from you, and then sits back, relaxed, as he kind of moves his legs from underneath his arse, and then goes to cross his legs again.
Thank you very much, Stone Speaker. We will put this to good use.
Oh, we will. We'll put it to good use, all right.
This kind of for the first time whilst you've been talking to him, it's the first time after that comment. There's a slight smirk on like just the corner of his mouth. There's like he kind of like smirks a little bit.
Stone giants and magical items. I'm starting to like this place.
And he's like, unless you've got anything else to ask, I must insist that you allow me to get some rest.
Bow and motion for the rest of us to fuck off.
Yes.
While saying, off we fuck. I don't say that. That would be very unwise.
He as you guys like show some sort of courtesy and then go to leave. You can see he's removing the beard from his shoulders into his lap again, and then he sits there. His head's kind of like sunken down, like it's overly heavy, or he's extremely fatigued. And Dorum follows you out. And then shows you, leads you out towards the southern part of the city. Not like forcing you out. He's just kind of just following you. As you get halfway down that tunnel that leads to the southern part of the city, he stops. As you guys carry on walking. Anybody that looks back, he kind of like raises his right hand in kind of like a...
Is this door on?
Yeah, kind of like a little half-assed sort of like wave, and then turns
I'll
round.
give him a salute as well.
Boy,
All the salutes.
Doran!
Oh god.
I'll miss you!
He chuckles a little bit, and then
Yeah, he does.
he turns around. He turns around and then walks back into to the rest of them. So you're now back in the southern part of the city.
This place is so fucking cool.
No, it's not.
Come on, Crex, let's break this bad boy out. If you won't do it, I will. Come on.
I don't think that the street is a good place to do this.
But Crex, it's a magic item.
It
You're
is.
so vague about what it did.
He was.
But we gotta find out. That's the fun of it.
Nook knows that if the use of magical items, as long as it doesn't involve interfering with another person or hurting another person or something like that in a nefarious sort of way, magical item use in the city is fine.
Okay.
If an item is given as a gift, it immediately becomes that person's possession. Obviously, the only time that it's frowned upon is if it's stolen.
Yeah, so
Okay.
I think Nook will explain partly some of that, and then just say, right, don't do it on anybody else because that might be a bit naughty. Just do it on me. Just cast it on me.
I'll get it out. I'm going to use the spell slot to do it since we're in public, but I'd like to cast Identify on this.
Okay. So
Rather than do it as a ritual, I'm willing to expend a first level spell slot for it.
So boring.
Patience, my friend. Patience, my friend.
what you
Patience
have,
is for the dead and the old.
what you have is a stone speaker crystal.
Oh, dude, that
Okay.
sounds so dope.
It
That
is
sounds so metal.
It is a wondrous item. It is rare and it requires attunement.
Please,
Okay.
Chris, please. Can we use it now?
Whilst you have this, oh no, that doesn't matter yet. This has something. This has an ability to the person when you arrive at a particular place, but I'm not telling you. So the things that you know about at the minute is that this crystal has 10 charges.
Okay.
Whilst holding it, I will type all this out and I'll give it to you. Whilst holding it, you can use an action to expend some of its charges to cast one of the following spells. 2 charges allows you to speak with animals.
Okay.
3 charges allows you to cast speak with plants.
Nice.
Okay.
4 charges allows you to speak with the dead.
Fuck.
When you cast a divination spell, you can use the crystal in place of one of the material components that would normally be consumed by the spell, at the cost of 1 charge per spell level. Okay. This crystal is not consumed this way as long as it has spell charges left. It regains.
What happens when it runs out? Oh, go on, sorry.
It regains 1d6 plus 4 spell charges daily at dawn. If you expend the crystal's last charge, roll a d20. On a 1, the crystal vanishes, lost forever.
Okay.
So there's a 5% chance on the last charge that it would just vanish.
Okay.
Fuck.
Because D&D.
Yeah. I'm not going to tell Nook what it can do. Just yet.
Okay. Alright, no, that's fine.
I'm just going to say it requires someone to spend some time with it, learning its abilities. It's
I
not
will
something...
love to do that. I volunteer.
No.
Come on.
No.
Get-
I promise I won't use it. I promise.
No.
Right?
No. No.
I'll be smart. I can be trusted to be
No.
smart.
No.
I just want to... Just shoot it at me. Come on.
No.
Put it in the bag.
That's not how it works.
You
Jen,
guys are boring as fuck.
Put it
we
in
can
the
have a
bag.
discussion about this in a non-public place. For now, it can go in our bag of holding.
I'll look after it if you want.
No. Put it in the bag.
I trust him slightly
Well-
more than the gnome.
So
It's either bag of holding or my bag, one of the two.
So if you put it in the bag of holding, it's a stone speaker crystal and it weighs £5.
Okay.
And it's worth 6,000 gold.
Woo!
Fuck me.
Nope, bend over to keep it really safe. We're going to have to remove the ruby.
No, but that's the thing, though,
Replace
right?
it.
It's 19
Take the
inches.
plug out.
I'm only 3'6". It's about getting to about halfway. Just
You'll walk with a waddle. You'll be fine.
you see it poking out of my shoulder.
I'm gonna keep it in my pack for now.
Alright, cool.
Not that I don't trust you, Jen.
No, it's fine.
Do you trust me though?
Nope.
I'm not
Kinda.
talking to you.
Kinda.
Well,
I'm gonna
we'll
insight
work
check
on
the
that.
shit out of you.
Okay. Yeah, inside check me. Motherfucker.
19 plus 21, not natural.
He just really likes fucking magic shit. He
Okay,
just wants,
that's
if
fair.
anything, he wants you to actually shoot him with it. Like he really wants you to just use it.
But if I could always just pretend that I'm shooting it at him. Okay, I'll pretend to shoot it at Nook. Are you ready, Nook? Are you ready?
Could she make a deception roll at least?
Oh, I'm going to. Don't you worry. I'm going to.
Nook like closes his eyes, puts his head back, opens his arms, and just embraces it.
What would you prefer, deception or performance?
It's up to Ryan.
Give me
I'd say it's much of a muchness to me, but
deception. Give me a deception.
Deception. Okay. 17 plus 4 is
Yes,
21.
Oh, that was so close to an actual 20. Yeah, I believe the fuck out of you. I'm like,
I twitch and look at it. Sorry, mate. I guess it doesn't work like that. And then put it in my bag.
oh, that's a bit shit. Oh, well, yeah, I guess you can hold on to it for now.
Ah, shenanigans.
Be a good paperweight. Can't even shoot at me.
Trust me, it's useful.
Well, I'll just take your word for it.
Do we see any of those robed, kind of like monks that were mentioned for Femchod or whatever his name was?
Oh, Keepers of the Flame.
That's the badger.
You're not entirely sure what they look like. You just know that the Keepers of the
They
Flame.
wear robes.
They wear robes. You thought you saw one towards the south of that district.
Yeah.
You can make your way over there and see if you find one.
We've also got to find that little Darrow as well.
Yeah.
He could be a bit Darrow for all we know.
Picked up a lot of jobs today, I see.
Denver Chod, yeah. Fucking hell.
Where do we go, guys? What do we do?
I really want to meet Themba Chod. I just want to know what the fuck this guy's about.
Should we go south?
Sure.
Let's head off in that direction then, I guess.
Okay.
I'm really conscious about making all the decisions. I don't like it.
Ah, dear.
There's nothing left to do up here, is there?
Not that I can think of, no.
So
We have no idea how to start looking for Droki.
We probably should have asked the Giants something about him, you know, or maybe about the Pharaohs, I guess. In hindsight, you know, maybe the magical item just got me too excited. Nook's going to go, I've got a good idea. Let's ask the Giants. And Nook's going to turn around and start back to the Giants.
I mean, I could always attune myself to the crystal and work out where he is using, like, speak with plants.
You what now?
Never
I thought
mind.
it was
Wait.
useless. Eh?
Wait, I thought the crystal did what?
The crystal has the ability to innately cast certain spells for finding out information.
So it can speak to plants.
Pretty much.
Hey, don't knock plants. They're very smart, right?
I mean, they're probably smarter than you, but it just speaks to plants.
Animals and the dead.
No, I can't do that last part.
I've made enough. I can do it.
That was pretty cool, that, Crex. That was cool. That was really dope, that. That was so cool. Oh, God. You're just as cool as Uncle Cranny said.
Please stop talking.
Oh, get off of my case. Fucking hell. Oh, you know, you get a little bit
So,
excited
yeah, no,
around
I'm
this
with
one.
Ben on this one.
Well, but that will take some time to work out how to use the crystal. In the meantime, we have someone else who's looking for us or wants to speak to us.
I don't think we have the leisure of time because that nice little captain lady didn't exactly seem to be willing to give us a deadline on when to do her bidding.
I mean, you're not wrong. I was thinking that earlier, but
I would
a
prefer
very
to
good
do
point,
that.
okay.
Get it done with.
How long will it take me to attune to it?
An hour. I mean, you could do it whilst you're talking and
Like wandering around and just kind of.
yeah. You could do it while you're talking and doing like nothing that's too taxing. Essentially, it's just kind of like you keep it on your person, as long as you're holding it in some capacity, then you'll be able to tap into that magical ability that this item has.
Okay.
So yeah.
Then I guess.
Artemis would like to make one more ditch effort to try and make that his. And he would attune to it. It's way more up his street. It suits him more than it does you.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Yeah. But
Maximizing usefulness.
yeah. But I just don't trust him yet.
I mean, I wouldn't plan to take the big shiny armor they've got.
Turn to
I can't
Jen
go anywhere.
and say, what do you think?
I just want to get the job done, get out of here, go home. Sick of this place.
Artemis, don't make me regret this.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
You're making me regret it before
Lots
it's
of
left my
hand
hand.
You let the short one get excited.
As this like whole so who has it now? Artemis has it, or just Craig still have it?
Grabs it. Yeah, Artemis grabs it as soon as possible.
I'm going to insight check him though.
Okay, whilst you're doing that, Nook, you notice while this whole thing is going down, you notice a couple of robed Durgar, both carrying it looks like a small chest with like two handles on either side. They've got one each. Looking at it, it looks like a lockbox that you would hold like money or some like valuable items in. And they're both walking towards a cavern face that you can just see. You can just see the start of, as obviously all you guys are walking south whilst this whole thing is taking place.
Do they look like the Stone Guard?
No, they're wearing like a robe that has this like white robe that has these red sort of like strips with they've got like a crisscross sort of like pattern that goes all the way down the front. Both of them are Durgar. They're both male. They have like red painting that goes from their nose. That's kind of like the top of a triangle that starts at the bridge of their nose that goes down diagonally across their cheeks. That's like bright red.
Fuck. I know. I just remembered shit. I just had an epiphany. The Keeper of the Fire. They're the guys that work with the dragon. They're taking shit to a dragon. I'm going to stealth up to those guys. I'm going to follow them.
Well, if you remember, like last session, they mentioned like a big creature with like flapping wings.
Yeah, no, there's a dragon. There's literally a dragon.
Yeah.
Oh!
No. Yes.
Nope.
That is a natural 15 with a +3, so 18.
What was the
Can I say
18
a
for?
A stealth. I am
stealth.
going to... Yes.
All right, okay. All right.
Oh,
If-
God.
Okay.
If
You've
they're
already
keeping the
forgotten
flame
about
and
the
we have a
crystal.
walking flame.
I like the way you think, Artemis. I'll never say that again in my life.
What was that? What did you say? Something to do with flame? What?
If they're the keeper of the flame and we have a literal walking flame of us.
I mean,
Well, she's not like...
Please do not-
that is a good point. They are true facts.
Are you like
Hashtag
offering
true
me
facts.
up like some kind of science experiment right now?
No, I'm just saying it works to our advantage. He
Do I
getting
steal
on
Nathan's
backwards,
thunder?
people ain't looking. Yeah, sorry, go on.
I kind of have tempted to shout over at them. But no, I want to see how this plays out
I'm
with
the only
Nathan.
one who saw them, and I didn't say
Oh,
shit.
okay,
to
okay,
them.
okay. Fair enough.
I'm gonna be a sneaky boy.
Don't let your butt plug fall out.
Oh, I will not.
That'd be quite loud if it fell out.
It is. My anus is nice and taut right now.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I regret everything I just said.
Anus!
I was about to say, I bet you always thought, I can't wait to play board games with my brother and hear about his anus to
Oh, it's,
detail.
it's what I've always wanted.
It's kind of like the D&D experience with my brother as well.
Oh, God.
So you sneak off in your gnome little nimbleness. You're able to track them up into the cavern opening, and you see there's like it looks like a kind of like a house or a guard post or something like that that's just on the left hand side. They walk in. There. There's like a few moments where you're kind of like hidden behind a barrel because you can do that quite easily. And then there's a few moments where they're inside. They come back out with the same chests and then head inside the cavern. What are you guys doing while this is taking place?
Reluctantly giving Artemis the crystal. I rolled a 18, not natural, on my insight check on him.
I've got Hawkeyes on him.
On his reasons behind wanting the crystal.
Oh no, like legit because he's better at using it. So
Yeah, no, that's fair.
and general interest.
If you do anything untoward with that thing, I'm going to stab you with it.
I'll just get out a monocle and put it on as he looks at the crystal.
It doesn't need the monocle, it's just there in affectation.
You look at it and it is like a kind of like a teardrop sort of shape shard. It's like 19 inches in length. It's like 4 inches in width. It's got like this like white omnipresent sort of like magical essence inside it that kind of like pulses from one side, from one tip to the next, back and forward. It feels very cold to touch, and it is definitely magical. It's the kind of magic that when you hold it, that all the hairs across your arm that you're holding it with kind of stand on end.
Cool. I guess.
So Nathan, as Nook goes into the follows the two people with the chests down, you walk and then you hit something and then fall back onto your arse.
No, invisible dude! Fuck!
You fall back onto your arse, and as you kind of come to your senses a little bit. You open your eyes and you see one of these robed Durgar standing over you.
Oh, sorry there, friend. I didn't see you there. I was just looking for the bathroom. That's what I was looking for the privy. You couldn't point me my way. I am new to the place. I'm not really sure where I should and shouldn't go.
He goes, certainly. And then he points basically behind you, back to where you came. You'll find the toilets that way.
Oh, right. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you. I'll tell you what. And I pick up a silver piece, and I say, thank you so much for your help, friend. And I give him a silver piece.
He takes the silver piece, and then he's kind of like stood there holding it in his hand, not quite sure what to do with it. And then he just kind of like he just cups it in his hand, and then puts his hands back in his. It's kind of like, like a hoodie pouch. He's got like one of those kind of things on his robe, where he like puts his hands back together so you can't see his hands.
Oh, go on. Sorry.
And he's just stood there watching you, and waiting for you to leave.
So Nook like turns around and then goes, actually, since I'm new, I can't help but wonder, the garb, the robes, it's very beautiful. I was just wondering, what exactly it is that you're part of. Are you part of some order or something? I'm not from round here, you see, and I'm a very curious sort.
He brings his hands out of his hoodie pouch, and then he kind of like gestures with his hands together, like from his chest up above his head and then out across. He's like, you are standing in the presence of the keepers of the flame.
Oh, the keepers! I've heard of you.
Really?
Talk of your people. Aye, a little bit, not too much, but just a mention here and there.
Okay. And you are?
So this. My apologies. I have forgotten my manners. So I am Nook. My real name is Albert Stoutleaf, but my friends call me Nook, and I consider you a very, very good friend because obviously you've helped me out in such a dire situation. I'm lost in the Underdark. But I am a travelling merchant. I buy and sell wares, and I am here on business. And I just wanted to see the lovely city of Grakenstau.
Okay.
So that's enough about me. I'm boring. I just travel the road and sell stuff. I'm more interested in you. What exactly is the flame? What's so special about this flame? It needs to be kept.
We tend to the needs of Themberchode.
He's been looking for me.
It kind of gives you like a questionable sort of like you're full of shit kind of look.
I killed one of the stone. I mean, I don't take much pride in it. I am a friend of the stone giant, but I helped kill that infected bloke.
He goes, oh, that was you, was it?
Oh,
he says it a little bit sarcastically.
Right in his chest, I did.
He's giving you a look like he knows that you're full of shit.
No, I'm being serious. My friend Crex, she like with her holy symbol and like lit him on fire.
Right.
Yeah, I was there. He hit me really hard. I'm pretty sure I still have a broken rib or two. Because I'm only a little fella and he's quite tall.
Give me a check, whatever you deem appropriate, or whatever you're trying to do right now.
I mean, I guess it's persuasion, because I'm not exactly telling a lie or intimidation.
No, give me a persuasion.
Yes!
Oh,
You literally rolled a natural 20 to tell the truth.
he's like,
a dragon.
he's like, he goes, oh, really? It's like you can see that his demeanor automatically changes. Like he suddenly, for some reason, has initially started to believe everything that you're saying. He goes, just wait there, and he kind of like takes a few steps back, and you hear him shout, "Gartak, Gartak."
What's that mean? Is that
It sounds like a name.
Oh.
Gartak,
Gartak,
and it
nice.
is you hear some like mumble off in the distance, and then from around the corner comes another Durgar with the similar sort of robe, and he's like, he's kind of like a little quick walk, like he's not really jogging, but he's not really walking. He's kind of like doing a power walk as such.
Right. Okay.
And he walks up to you and the other Durgar, and he looks at you and then looks at the other Durgar, and he's like, "I've told you time and time again, it's Gartok." And he basically pimp slaps him across the face
Fucking hell.
for pronouncing his name wrong. And the one that you were speaking to, is like rubbing the side of his face. And then he kind of like reluctantly bows and then steps back a few paces and then goes off to this like the building where you saw them walk into.
Yeah, Nook bows to Gartok, I
Yeah,
believe.
Gartok.
Gartok, and says, "I'm very pleased to meet you, Keeper of the Flame."
And you, Nook.
Oh, you know my name?
Yes, I know you. Where are the rest of your party? We were
they're
expecting
dealing
you.
with. Yeah, they're dealing with business in the Faroes. In fact, I was actually looking to find some information about that place. They kind of sent me here as an ambassador.
So full of shit.
You don't even know I'm gone.
I think we might have noticed by now, just because it's been so peaceful.
Yeah, that's about right.
Bring in that sass. Sorry.
Okay, so Ambassador, what were you saying?
Yeah, so they've sent me as a somewhat of an ambassador to speak on behalf of the group while they handle some other business. I'm sorry if this was more of a formal meeting. Perhaps we weren't really told that the person that we're supposed to be meeting was of such exaltedness.
I think you are reasonably dressed to
Oh,
see.
I'm sorry. Have I got? Hold on, I need to check my equipment. Do I have clothes? Fuck. I
have
clothes.
clothes?
I have traveler's clothes, and I say, oh, you can change into something a little bit more, less aggressive than my armor, if that's to your liking.
I mean, I'm not sure what Themberchode why he wants to see you and the rest of your party. However, I think you're dressed reasonably well. He kind of like gives you a little bit of a wink, which is weird.
Oh yes, I winked straight back at that
motherfucker. Not because it's a dude winking another dude. It's because you've never seen like Durgar be this open. I mean, he's not gregarious by any means, but he is, by definition, when it comes to Durgar, he is more jovial.
Is it cheap? Oh, okay. No, I like this guy.
He says, I can't allow you to speak to Themberchode without the rest of your group, I'm afraid. It's his wishes. I mean, I'll come back with the rest of you, I guess.
No, it's all right, I guess. I just felt a little bit important, you know, being ambassador and all. They don't really let me do cool jobs or anything like that. They're always hoarding the magical items and all that kind of. But no, it's fine, Gorthok. No, you've got your job to do. You've got your orders to follow. I understand that.
Whilst this whole conversation's gone on, and whilst you were talking to the other Durgar as well, you noticed that another 2 Durgar carrying similar chests basically passed you again and went into the chamber beyond. A different 2 Durgar with 2 different chests went into or past you and went to the chamber beyond. The other 2 that went in originally come back without any chests in their hands.
Right. I look very solemn, very just downtrodden for a moment. I say, I'll be on my way then. You know, I'll get the rest of the guys, I guess. Gorthok, we're mates, aren't we? You know, we've had a little bit of a chin wag, right? You know, we're on good terms, right?
For meeting you over the last 2 minutes, I think we're probably. I think we're probably acquainted at best.
Right. Well, sorry for feeling a deeper connection to a fellow small folk. You know, we've got to stick together. You know what I mean? You know, we as little uns. So Themberchod, his exaltedness, is he a dragon? Just throwing it out there, is he a dragon? Scaled?
He looks at you and he's like, what else would he be?
Oh, of course. I just heard, you know, tales of things and Keeper of the Flames. I pieced it together. The rest of my party, you'll find this out, not as smart as me.
Whilst this whole conversation's gone on, roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Fuck.
That's smartness.
Saving throws. I get a +2 to wisdom saving throws. That is a 16.
16. You're fine. No, nothing happens, but it feels like the only way I can describe it is it feels like someone's touching the side of your left temporal lobe without actually touching your skin. Like somebody's trying to probe your mind or trying to influence you in a certain way. Whilst you, at the moment that you realise that someone's trying to basically fuck around with your mind, you notice that Gartok is kind of looking at you a little bit weird.
Oh, Gartok, are you trying to cast a spell on me?
He says, no, my friend.
Oh, mate, are you sure? I felt a tickle on my temple there. Hope you're not trying to charm person me because I'm already charmed you.
He's like, no.
Oh, right. Oh, well then, I guess no harm then, eh?
Yeah, no harm.
I'll tell you what. Go on, sorry.
How about you go fetch your friends, and then you can meet Themberchod.
Well, I will do that then. It's been very good meeting you, Garthok.
Okay.
From what I say to myself, and might I say, that was a very good slap that you did on him. Very echoed in the cavern. Very.
He kind of laughs a little bit.
And Nook bows with a lot of elegance and flamboyance and says, May the flames ever burn. and then back to the way.
Oh, I love Nook so much.
And I go back to the party. Can I roll stealth check to see if they see me?
You can roll stealth check. And I will tell you if they see you or not, because I have everyone's passive perception.
That is a 15 plus 3, so another 18.
Nope.
Oh. Oh, the amount of things that I could put up your bums now.
You arrive back to the party and we all just kind of turn and go, look, what do you think?
I'm just like,
I mean, I'm guessing we've noticed his absence.
Oh, yeah, you noticed that he weren't there. You couldn't see him for a certain amount of time, for like 10 minutes or so.
Oh, I've just lost one of my monitors. Hang on.
Look will kind of like sneak back, and he'll like listen for a moment to see if they start like saying mean things about him. Did they say any mean things about me?
I don't know. Is what you guys talking about whilst Nook's not there?
I'll have had a conversation with Artemis about just something along the lines of, I can take that off you and you can't stop me, and I will give it to Nook, so help me God if you betray us.
Hey, I knew you trusted me, you bloody dwarf.
Whether or not I can carry out that threat is a different matter, but...
Nook like jumps and clicks his heels and goes, I almost met a dragon. Can we please go see Thembercod? He's a fucking dragon.
No.
He won't let me see him until you guys are there.
Really? Is that how it's playing out?
Listen,
We get to be there for something.
you
I'm
guys
sorry,
have
dragon?
very important business to discuss. The stone speaker shard is a very powerful item. I thought I would investigate so you guys could have that conversation. No, will.
I mean, we're in the posh part of the town anyway.
Right over there. I walked right there. We can go. It'll be like 5 minutes. We'll be a dragon.
Yeah, it's like a 2-minute walk. That's how long it took the gnome to walk. 2 minutes.
We're there. Let's just do it, guys.
Yep, let's go meet a dragon.
Yeah,
Hopefully it's a friendly dragon.
Today is the best day ever.
If the dragon wants to help us, we might be able to work out a deal in getting some information on this Drokey guy.
Maybe.
Even Uncle Cranny never even met a dragon before. And yeah, he's just going to rush off ahead, those guys, expecting them to...
I'm going to try and grab him before he disappears, like grab the scruff of his neck.
You know what? I'll just let it happen. I'm fucking short as shit. I'm not even...
Grab him, pull him in, put my arm around his shoulder and go, Nook. we're possibly about to see a dragon.
I've told you that already. I'm so excited.
A little bit more decorum, perhaps? Just a little bit...
Oh, he'll be fine. He'll love it. You know, he's got worshippers and everything doting after him. Giving him chests to go, or possibly other magical items.
I mean, I like the way you think. Don't get me wrong, but I've met very important people. I honestly can't say I've ever met a dragon to my knowledge. But I think dragons are kind of important.
Oh, yes, very important.
And important people like keenness, don't get me wrong. But
Prexorry, look at me. All right, I uphold the proper etiquette when needed. All right, I am a man of the world.
Good.
Can we please go see the dragon now, please?
All right then. I feel like a mum.
And then we all jump, and then the sun sets, and we end the episode.
Let's go and see a dragon.
Let's fucking...
This Emmy's own running thing is like, oh, look at this. Ignatius nowhere near as excited.
Yeah, dragon, yeah, whatever, you know.
Yeah, I guess.
I can do fire too, yeah.
Just because he
Look at
can
me.
breathe it.
At least I'm purple.
You make your way to the cave opening, and you can see the Gartok is still stood there. He was talking to. It looks like he was talking to somebody, another one of the Durgar, but they've just walked off. And then he spots you guys coming around the corner, and he has like a scepter / quarterstaff this time, and he's kind of like using it to like steady himself. Or he's just walking with it really for thematic purposes. And you can hear it click as he's walking. He takes a few steps forward and then greets you kind of like halfway. And he says, "Oh, greetings. Thembajard will be happy that you didn't dawdle on his invitation to being in attendance to his presence."
Oh, I would never think to do such a thing.
Good.
A grand and mighty dragon asks for an audience. You respect such request. And he
Yes.
kind of looks at Correct and goes, "Eh? Yes?
You're doing well, you're doing well. I just give him a thumbs up.
So the Durgar priest leads you further into the cavern, with you guys in tow. The heat coming from this cavern as you walk down is getting stronger and stronger. It's not so much that it's unbearable, but it's kind of like it's that kind of hot when you're sat in like a steam room. It's just emanating out. There's parts of the cavern wall that has like a little bit of a break in it, and you can just see like a little bit of a trickle of like lava that like rolls down a little bit of the cavern wall, and then has started to pool and cool off when it gets to the bottom of the cavern wall. There's a couple of fissures spiked up out of the ground as well. And as you get down into the centre, you can feel the ground tremble slightly.
Slightly.
Slightly. And out from the back of the cavern, you hear in a deep voice, "Gartok." The voice calls from the reptilian behemoth. As it comes into view, it scales the colour of lava, and its bright yellow eyes glowing in the shadows of the cave before coming into the light. "You didn't say that I was having surfaces for dinner today."
Oh, fuck. This is so cool. I don't want to die, though.
Do you actually say that out loud?
I know. Knuckles like, "Oh my God,
His-
so fucking cool."
His front legs kind of like thud and click as his claws hit the stone, and he as he takes like a step forward, you can go. He's like laughing at his own wit. You can see that his massive body gives the instinct impression that he is somewhat overweight, indicating that his eating habits don't bode well. The Durgar in front of you kind of stops, so you guys stop, and he looks up at the dragon, who, to give you a comparison of how big the dragon is, this is a fully grown adult red dragon.
Holy shit.
He looks up at Thembachode and says, "Foreigners sir, the Durgar priest says with great reverence. Foreigners, meet the father of the flame, the ever-burning, and the foundry's heart, Thembachode, the worm-smith of Grakenstow. And,
Yeah, Nook bows very deeply.
You can see that the dragon kind of like he like waddles his like middle girth chest as he kind of spreads it out as he spreads it out and leans back on his hind legs. He looks at the Durgar and he leans in. And to give a size comparison, the Durgar is probably, in fact, give you a better comparison, Genevieve height is probably the size of Thembachode's head.
Kinky.
Is that big? He kind of leans into the Durgar, and he like snorts, and like everybody's hair goes fucking wobbling backwards.
Does my straw hat fall off and go into the lava?
Oh no! It flies back and it lands on the ground. He looks at the Durgar and he says, "Gartok, leave, and take your invisible spies with you."
Oh, fuck! Yes.
I really like him now.
Is he always like this, Naomi?
Yes.
Okay.
He picks up his right claw, and he curls all his claws together into like a fist, apart from his index, and he uses it to push the Durgar back, and he says, "Leave, and if any of your friends are still here until these adventurers leave, I will eat you like the last one."
Yes.
And shoves him, and he jolts back a couple of feet, like pushing in between everybody as they stood together. He kind of like this innate gap just immediately forms as he pushes in between the pair of you, and he kind of like, you know, sorts out his fucking robes, so he picks up his staff, and then he goes hobbling out. And at that point, you see there's a couple of them just appear out of nowhere, and then follow him out. And he waits for them to go out of view, and he stands up again, and you can hear the some stones crack as under the weight of his massive girth. He turns round, and everybody has to duck as his tail just like woof, washes overhead. No, you don't have to duck, mate.
I'm just like, oh!
As it just goes overhead, and you hear him walk over, and he looks back, and he says, "This way," and he walks over, and you see that he looks like he climbs something. You didn't see it before because of the sheer size of him, and as he climbs up, and he turns round to rest like a cat. He sits and lies down, and what you do notice that he's resting on is this fucking huge mountain of gold.
Oh my god.
God.
Any of you characters that have an affinity of amassing wealth, that want to quickly count or estimate how much gold is sat on, can do so with an intelligence check.
Yep. Run dice.
Just straight intelligence.
That's a good one. That is a
20 not natural.
Nice, Noz.
5.
A 5, a 20 not natural for Genevieve, and what did Nook get?
20 not natural.
Do 2 20s not natural, and a 5. So,
Yeah.
Nook and Genevieve, giving a quick estimate on the average side of a gold piece and estimating how thick this huge mound of gold is, you could probably have an estimate that there's somewhere in the region of 200 to 350,000 coins that he's sat on. Not entirely sure.
Nut goes into full like Rain Man mode, like just counting shit with his finger.